Tonight, as on many nights, people are gathering in support of hostage families. The fate of Israel's hostages is driving growing demands here for an end to the war. Under this deal, half the remaining hostages will be freed during the first 60 days of a ceasefire. Israel agreed to a very similar deal a few months ago, but its first response to this latest proposal has been negative, saying it wants all the remaining hostages freed at once.
I think his main goal is to make people forget October 7th. And on the way to get there, he knows that he must have or get the hostages back, the living one and the deceased one. And I think he's playing on time right now. He has time right now. And I think at the end, we will have a deal.
For all those outside the corridors of power calling for the war to end, there are those inside Benjamin Netanyahu's political coalition who are determined it should continue. They want Gazans out of Gaza and Israelis to move in. For months, Mr. Netanyahu has said he won't consider any deal that permanently ends the war. Now he's saying that's the only deal he will consider, but that all the hostages have to be released at once and the Palestinian Authority can have no role in Gaza's future. Some are asking whether Mr. Netanyahu wants to make a deal or scupper one.
Of course. I mean, if every person in Hamas will put his gun down, of course, but it's not going to happen. If you're going to wait until every and each person in Gaza will put their guns down, then this is 100 years. We're never going to see those hostages back home, and we're never going to see the war end. It's going to take ages.
I think, and many other analysts believe, that Israel might also have hidden agenda items for the war against Gaza beyond the hostages, which is something that Israeli leaders and American leaders have expressed many times, which has to do with ethnic cleansing of Palestinians from Gaza.
The last time Mr. Netanyahu was presented with a deal like this, he took the first part and got some hostages home before collapsing talks on a permanent end to the war. How he plans to end this conflict is still a mystery. He's repeatedly said that military pressure is working, but is that pressure aimed at getting the deal he wants or a total Hamas surrender? One path leads at some point to negotiations, the other to a military occupation that many Israelis don't want to pay for and don't want. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, Jerusalem.